As runners, we know we should be cross-training. You guys know that, right? Right. Because trying out different sports is going to make us a more well-rounded athlete and therefore a better runner. One of my favorite forms of cross-training is cycling. Cycling is a great way to cross-train, no matter if you're healthy or working through an injury, because cycling is a low-impact exercise that can help you make huge strides towards your running fitness without damaging your legs. And by adding in cycling to your weekly schedule, you'll be able to do more with less stress on your body. One of the main ways cycling can help runners is by aiding in their recovery process. Cycling impacts the body much less than running, so taking your bike out for a nice easy spin the day after a really hard workout is going to help circulate blood to all those muscles that have been working super hard and that are sore. And by circulating the blood, you're helping to flush out the lactic acid and help those muscles repair faster. And the action of pedaling is going to help with any muscle stiffness that you might have, so you'll be back to running even faster. And you'll also be able to gain and maintain fitness while recovering. Cycling can also be really helpful for runners in building their uphill strength. Cycling uphill is definitely a huge test of mental endurance because unlike running where you can just pull over and stop when you're tired, with cycling, you really can't stop when you're going uphill. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your momentum and it's gonna be almost impossible to get back in the saddle and keep pedaling up the hill. So it forces you to be mentally strong and persevere up the hill. Climbing hills on a bike engages your glutes, hamstrings, quads, and calves through concentric contractions. And our glutes initiate the power phase of our run stride. So each downward leg thrust during the pedal stroke is just building strength for that push-off phase during the run, which is gonna make hill climbing while running a lot easier and you're gonna be a lot stronger at it. Hey, just a quick note that doing hills on the bike works a lot better if you're clipped in, but if you're not ready for clip-ins, that's okay. You can get those little cages that go around your pedals so that you can not only work on that pushing down motion that we just talked about, but also using your hip flexors to pull up and gaining that strength there as well too. And once again, if you're working through an injury, but you're trying to build some strength, hills are always the best way to do that, no matter if you're running or if you're on a bike. But as we said before, biking takes away all the impact that we're getting, so hills are always a really good thing to add in on the bike if you're trying to recover from an injury. Cycling helps to build endurance and increase your aerobic capacity. So doing these long bike rides is going to help you build up that cardiovascular endurance. So that way, when you get to your runs, your body's going to be more adapted to doing a cardiovascular activity for a longer period of time. And with the much lower impact rates that biking has over running, you're going to be able to do these longer rides with less stress on the body, which means you're going to be able to even go further than you thought. Once you've gotten the hang of things on the longer, steady bike rides, you can start to take your interval workouts to the bike as well too. Try adding in some short intervals at your max heart rate. So about 30 seconds to a minute to your max heart rate on the bike. This is going to help develop not only your running speed, but your power as well too. But don't get nervous when I say max heart rate. I know in running, that can be really taxing on your body, but with the low impact of the bike, you're going to recover a lot more quickly in between intervals. Are you guys looking for other ways to cross-train? Well, lucky for you, Coach Brad's done an entire video on the benefits of swimming and how they can help out other runners, so check it up. It's coming up next. I will see you guys maybe out on the road on the bike.